Hey guys, it's Johan and welcome back to this pre-recorded training session today, and hope you've had a great start to the week. And guys, this is a pre-recorded message as we done a live clubhouse training today at around 12 o'clock with about 23 people. And basically there was some confidential, private chats that were occurring, and we didn't want to publish this on the YouTube space per se. So guys, thank you very much for supporting our growing channel. If you can like, subscribe and share this content with some family and friends, I'll be truly appreciative. So today guys, we're going to talk about something that's quite interesting in these developing and changing times, and we're going to talk about why you shouldn't listen to the media or the news and things like that. So for the last maybe 6 to 8 months in particular, I have not watched the news at all. So I don't watch any news articles. I only want to read and research things that are topics that are more positive and that is based on the information that I have sourced personally rather than coming from a news outlet. And one of the reasons why I decided to really focus on this topic today was that I believe that the media have an agenda to make you feel crap, negative, hopelessness, and more importantly, they want you to give up. Because unfortunately, it's easier to live a life of negativity and hopelessness versus someone who wants to be more positive and happy. And it might sound weird, but being positive and happy takes a lot more effort, and success does too, than being negative, lazy, and hopelessness. So the aim of the media and the news is to make you feel like crap, and it's basically to keep you isolated and blocked off. So I'm quite fortunate that I get to work in an industry in my 9-to-5 job where we get a lot of first-hand information on what's really happening around the world. And what I like to do is I like to share these little facts and figures so you get a better understanding on what's really happening and what I'm preparing to do for the upcoming different season that will be approaching. So just to give an example where there's a bit of a difference on what the media says versus what it really is this. On the weekend, we were reading an article about the property market, and this was a discussion with a friend of mine. And basically this article read that there was a particular state in Australia where that these top suburbs were impossible to buy for the first home, second home buyer. So when you read that article directly, you might feel negative, you might feel crap, you might want to give up on buying that dream property of yours. But what this article fails to say and present is that there are another 400 to 500 suburbs within that state that you could possibly buy a property. So I don't understand why this news article, or article I should say, didn't actually share that information. It wants to share all the doom and gloom. And so after that, we decided to just go on news.com and all these kind of little other panels and see what news is being spread. And all I saw was this: inflation's at record high, interest rates are going up, job losses are coming up, this is going to be bad, there's an apocalypse, one in a lifetime depression, all this kind of stuff. And I actually said that there was nothing in this article or newspaper that had anything possible that was even positive to comprehend. So reading that newspaper, rather than feeling invigorated, motivated, and positive, I felt depressed, negative, and anxiousness. And this is why I don't like to listen to the news. So guys, if you want to live a life of intention rather than getting the intention of negative, really focus on good things and don't get caught up on the bullcrap that the life or the world that wants to spread. So you've got to be really positive and really intentional into who you speak to, what you do, and all that kind of stuff. And really associate with yourself with good people around you who know the facts, not just jargon and bullcrap that is being spread on the media outlets, as an example as well. So if you don't know what I actually do for a living, I actually work in the logistics industry. And one thing I can honestly say that it is slowing down aggressively. Freight rates are coming down, there's more space available, and nothing near the pre-COVID levels that we had. So basically, that factual information is demonstrating that we are going to be heading into a recession, or we might be one in already. And I like to share this information because it's real information and it's not all doom and gloom. Because if you look at other information, right, if you look at a 100-year history on Earth has gone through wars, depressions, recessions, other wars, and we've always come back okay at the end of the day. So if you're getting anxious or caught up on the negative news that you're seeing, what I want you to do is switch it off and look for positive information. So go on Google and type in world events where humans have thrived and succeeded, and you're going to find heaps and heaps of case studies. Because unfortunately, the way that the brain works is that this part of your lobe, the front lobe, it responds to negative behavior and news, and it's basically like a drug, right? So when you read and hear negative news, it gets addicted to it, right? It's like the slot and pokey machines, it basically targets something in your front lobe that gets you addicted to that negative event. And there's even been like readings and factuals that social media platforms use the same sort of instruments, colors, and schemes to make you feel addicted to that negative core or that negative energy per se. So you've got to really look at the positives in life. So let's have a quick chat on some negative things that are being talked about and what are the solutions, right? Inflation is at record highs. What can you do? Number one, cut your spending. Make a household budget. Cut things that you don't need. Number two, if your income is low, get another job. As simple as that. Get another part-time job. You're not special enough that you can just live on luxury, right? There's been hundreds and hundreds of times where people have had to do 2 or 3 jobs to get by. It is what it is if that is your situation. So don't complain, bitch or moan about it. Get off your butt. Get another job. Number 3, in recessions and bad times and apocalyptic apparently dooms, there are more opportunities ever created. The likes of, I think it's Amazon in particular, and Walmart were all created during recessions. The greatest companies in the world were created in recessions, but your news outlets and bad media won't talk about that. Another thing you need to do is keep fit and healthy physically and mentally. So on a physical level, do your workouts, do your gyms, eat right, sleep right, get your 8-9 hours a day of sleeping, and that's what you can really do as well. On a physical level, on a mental level, surround yourself with positive and good people and ensure that you're getting exposed to good news. On a daily basis, I only maybe speak to 3 or 4 people, who are true friends. And apart from that, I don't really want to associate with too much people. If someone's very negative in my life, I literally will just cut them off at the moment as well. So guys, I hope that makes sense. I know this is a bit of a direct challenge, but I just want you guys to be positive and be real, realize that there are heaps of opportunities out down there, and please don't get caught in that nonsense of everything's just doom and gloom. So guys, my name is Jan Pasala. Thank you very much for tuning in today's training session. Have a great week. Kick some goals. And believe me, guys, there's a lot of positive things to look in life. So take care. And again, thank you for everyone's support. Cheers. Bye.